Never held a mic up to my like this before. This is new. Never done this before.
Yo, that's it. You ready? You ready?
I believe we are live, but hang on, let me make sure.
Just in case we're live. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Darren's trying to check, make sure we're good.
Yeah, we're live, guys.
All right, what's going on, y'all? This is Uncle Nasty here with Gabe's Cave. We're here at the Cowtown Comic-Con here in Texas. We got some great things lined up while we're here with some cool people here. There's a lot of things. There's plenty of stuff to look at if y'all want to come hang out with us. We got free stuff. You know, we're always giving away free stuff. There's plenty of places to go buy some things and plenty of artists to get y'all's custom work done. Speaking of that, we got one of the coolest guys coming up right now. He's going to blow up. I'm talking about super popular. You can't go by his booth without seeing 5 or 6 people standing there waiting in line trying to talk to the man, and that's David Sanchez. David, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, bud. How are you?
Man, I'm super excited to have you here, man.
Definitely excited to be here. Thank you for having me. It means a lot, honestly.
Now, you said before the camera started rolling, this is your first interview like this kind of ever.
Yeah, this first one. I've done little like podcast interviews, but never one like this. So it's a little bit different, a little bit more exciting, a little bit more fun. So
Well, that's good. Well, you got some fans out there. We got some fans, and they want to know some things.
Okay.
All right. We're going to start off real kind of easy here. First of all, do you prefer your toilet paper rolled out like this or under like this?
Rolled out.
Rolled out. You don't want to reach under?
No, I don't have to reach.
I think we can all agree on that. Nobody wants to try to reach under. That's how you leave
That's
stains
a
on your wall.
good question.
You know?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Now listen, who truly inspired you the most, do you think, when you were coming up?
Honestly, it was my father. My father always has been an artist, even though he really never wanted to do anything with it. And I was growing up drawing just to draw, and my mom was in and out of the hospital a lot, and I really wanted to draw something for her, and I couldn't afford roses, so I would practice drawing roses until I got them perfect, and my dad would notice, and he would take me and help me draw a little bit. And I think the first portrait that I still actually own of his is he did Tupac, which is cool. And ever since then, I was like, I want to draw like him. So he's been the true inspiration to me. Growing up, Todd McFarlane's been a big influence on me as well. From a photorealism standpoint, it's always been Alex Ross, as best as there is in the industry. I mean, that's somebody you idolize. So
When it comes to photorealism,
yeah,
you are, I mean, you are setting a standard, man. You really are. I mean, I commented on one of your things on Facebook, and you had posted a Spawn, and I said, dude, there's not too many people that do Spawn better than McFarlane. And you know, you're super humble all the time, but I mean, that's a gnarly picture, man.
Nah, man, if he ever saw that, I would probably freak out and cry a little bit. This business has been very loving and very accepting, and just to be able to do this stuff for a living and meet the people that I'm meeting, you and meeting others, has been amazing. And
You talked about your childhood a little bit. What would you think was some of the toughest challenges in your life that you've had to overcome to be sitting here today at this con with your art?
That's a good question. So everybody in their life always has to figure out what it is they're supposed to be doing in this world. We're all meant to do something here, and we just don't know what that is right off the bat, you know. And at some point, you know, like that old scene in Moneyball, at some point somebody's going to tell us that we can no longer play the child's game anymore, and you know, we just don't know when that is. Some of us are told at 18, some of us are told at 40, but you know, we're all told. So I took that as a big challenge, because I've gone through my whole life just drawing for me. I never drew for anybody else. Wasn't ever in feedback mode. Didn't think anybody liked my work, and I knew Chris and all the guys at Pastime well before they even owned the store, and you know, and it wasn't until just recently, back in November, they started to see that I can actually draw, and overcoming some of those things, man. Just trying to figure out what it was I was supposed to do here. I'm 6'4", I guess. He's
definitely a linebacker.
I thought I was supposed to play football my whole life, and that didn't work out. And I just decided, hey, I need to draw. You know, everybody in my family told me I need to do something with it, and I just didn't quite know exactly what to do with it, and this is apparently it. So
You've been involved on some really cool covers that are coming out right now. Don't Pay the Ferryman, to mention one.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any one that you think stands out to you?
Don't Pay the Ferryman was literally the cover that people that really people started to recognize who I was. It was just a great opportunity to be able to work for Scorpion and Chris and
Scorpion Comics is a big deal. Is it not?
it's a huge deal. It's a massive deal. And when I got the phone call, I literally cried. I was like happy about it. I'm not afraid to share my emotional moments, but I got another phone call recently that I cried about, and I can't talk about it, but I mean too much, but I can tell you that February is going to be a good month.
Oh,
so,
be looking for him in
yeah.
February. And we're going to post pictures on our Facebook of all the books and all the art that we can find of David, so y'all can see it. The Don't Pay the Ferryman, all these comics we've been talking about, any kind of the exclusives he's going to do, anything that we can find on this man to show you guys what he can do, we're going to do it. He's actually drawing a sketch for me right now on a Spawn, and he's so busy. I can't even be, if he had to mail it to me, I wouldn't even be upset because I know it's going to be phenomenal. But hopefully we'll get to show y'all that as well.
Yeah, I'm really dead set on getting that done during the show, and I've already had to tell somebody I had to mail theirs out, so I don't do that on purpose. I always say yes to everybody. I don't say no really hardly ever, but even I have limitations. And
well, you seem you do your time management well. How long does it normally take you to do a cover?
Time management is horrible for me.
Really?
That's the worst thing for me right now, because I work 3 jobs. I work in construction. I work in a comic book store. I work for Beckett. And then on top of that, I'm a full-time artist too, as well. I guess if you want to kind of call it that, but I'm not really good at time management. So I have to correct you there.
Well, how long do you think it normally does you do a cover?
Cover, it will probably take me. The quickest I've done is in 2 days. So I had a cover that released. I don't know if you saw it through the Comic Mint. It was called We Live.
I think I did see that on your page. Yes.
And that project took me. I got a call Friday. They said they wanted it turned in on a Monday, and I literally drew it within 2 days, found a color that'll do it in a day, and turned it in. So I can draw a full set 11 by 17 within 2 days if I have the motivation to get it done. A sketch, depending on how many I have, like a commission on a comic book, probably take me about a day, depending on what it is.
Do you have any music or movies or anything like that you use for inspiration to get you in the mood?
So music is a big thing for me. Stuff from Linkin Park to all the way to Son to what was it, Coheed and Cambria, just anything that really just gets me moving. I like classical guitar music, so I listen to that when I'm drawing portraits. When I'm drawing more detailed work, it's Coheed, it's Kill Switch Engage. It's somebody that's going to get me going and get me rolling, and if I can do that, then I'm fine.
Well, they say all those complex rhythms and stuff in metal help get the neurons in your brain firing.
It does. It tends to keep you more self-aware and more in a zone that you really just tunnel vision is not even a proper term for it. If you literally hit me in the face, I'm not going to notice, or I'm just going to keep drawing, and it's that music that just sets the tone, sets the foundation for the whole success of whatever you're working on.
I know you said earlier to me that you love doing Spawn stuff.
Yeah.
If you could be a part of any major character in the comic book world, would it be Spawn?
It has to be Spawn. Honestly, that's the number one for me. If I were to be a part of anything other than Spawn, it would be one that I'm actually going to be doing in February. So I'm it's a childhood dream come true, and I'll share more whenever I'm done with it.
I'm super excited for you, man. I'm super excited.
Kind of caught me at the beginning stages of it, so everything layout-wise is turning into Monday, and then I have to have it colored completely by the end of the month. So expect February to be a good month.
That's right. You want to plug your social media? Do you have?
I have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Just about everything. Twitter. It's at D Sanchez Artist for everything. So if you go to Twitter at D Sanchez Artist, you'll find me. It's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and
Do you do the funny TikTok videos too?
no, honestly, I don't. I barely use it now. I mean, I use it just because it's the thing right now, but I use it for just to show off my work, and if somebody wants it, great. If not, no worries. But I mean,
Right.
I'm still not used to TikTok at all. So
No.
it's a new world for me.
Well, man, the first time I met you, you were super humble, super laid back and reserved. You still are that guy.
Yeah, that's not changing at all. This is a blessing, and to meet people like you guys, and I'm just really honored.
So you're an easy guy to cheer for.
I appreciate.
I mean, if y'all guys are looking for somebody to root for, to make it in this business, this is a guy right here. When you see his art, you're going to know I'm not pulling your leg. I'm not yanking your chain. I'm not telling you he's great when he's not. No, he's good. He's really good. Like, go check him out. Go buy some of his stuff, okay? You heard the man say he's working 3 jobs. Let's see if we can't get that down to 1. You've hung out with me a little bit here.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to see you. I'm going to let you get back to your thing, but you got to do one thing for me before you go.
Okay.
You got to do your best death metal scream.
I can't.
You can do it, man.
It's about I can't really. I can't even do that, man.
No?
You got me. No, I can't.
All
even
right,
do that.
we're going to give
Kill
him a break.
myself.
We're going to give him a break.
I
You
appreciate
said the
that.
kill switch. I figured you
Yeah.
could get down one time.
At home.
At home in the shower?
Comfort of my home. Yeah.
All right, David, brother, I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it
It's good
so
to be
much.
here,
Thank
man.
you guys.
All right, well, that's interview 1 down. We got to get some more artists coming in. Y'all stick around. It's only going to get better. I don't know how we can get much better, but it's only going to get better. We got people coming in. David Sanchez, y'all. He's fantastic.